Welcome everyone, this is FehtSama, and we're going to be getting back into playing some Violated Heroine. I just now realized, it sounds like I'm saying like the drug, but I mean, I don't know if that's the same way you say heroin, I don't know. I never really thought about it until someone brought it up with me. But what we're going to do here is I got an actual more up-to-date version of the game, and I figured I was going to start recording and seeing where this thing goes with the playthrough. Also, I happen to have a little girl who's trying to sleep, and I woke her up. I'm sorry, Kyra. Yeah. But, yeah, I have two of these things. One's black and white. He's probably doesn't care much about what I'm doing here. She's probably going to complain about me making all this noise. Yeah, what do you think you're doing? Huh? What are you doing? I'm going to play my game, you know that? Yeah. She really loves me. She is absolutely smitten. She's a smitten kitten. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hi. I'm going to play a game. Probably not a game that you'll have any sense of what's going on here. Are you going to nap on my lap? No, you can't. You can't play with the mic. Don't play with the mic. Anyways, so I figured I'd go ahead and... Oh, careful. Are you going to lay down there? Go ahead. Come on. Yeah, go figure something out. What are you going to do? We'll figure it out. All right, so Kat may or may not be part of this recording, but I got myself a little more. I messed with my setup just a little bit so that I can hopefully do this recording, not have animals get in the way of the green screen I have in the back. I kind of like lifted it up and stuff. You can see a little pocket of my room, but whatever. It is what it is. So since this is a more up-to-date version of the game, I don't have any save files on here. And I figured it'd be kind of nice to play this maybe from the get-go. I discovered a few secrets. I went through and during my time away, I was fiddling with the game and figuring out like what was the best version and all that. This might be a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little something different. It is late at night, so hopefully little kid will decide to fall asleep in a second here. But anyways, what I was gonna do is since there's so many little like tidbits that are added to the more up-to-date version of the game, that it might actually just be better to do a brand new playthrough. So I'm gonna upload what I have here. We're gonna go through. Hopefully I can do some voices for you guys. Hopefully they're not too cringy. Hopefully Kyra will let me do my recording without getting in my way too much. But she hears me talking and has no idea what I'm doing and doesn't get it. She thinks I'm talking to her. Hey, leave that alone. Leave that alone. Here. You want to go sleep? Go sleep up there. Figure it out. Yeah, go ahead. Sleep up there. I loved it. I love that I got myself some kitties, but it's a little different. It was definitely some transition period, and I definitely needed like time to adjust to having some extra company around the place. So, anyways, I don't want to ramble too much. I just figured like I'll upload what I have here, see what you guys think, and we'll go from there. I don't know if I'm gonna keep on labeling these as part 1, part 2, or what I'm gonna do. I might put it in the same playlist, but I might. There's so many different quirks and ways to play the game, and there's different varieties of how to approach certain things. It might just be good just to have this simply as like whatever is uploaded, I upload, and the title will kind of give you a gist of what we get into. If you guys think that this should be in some sort of chronological order, then I can fix that as we go along. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me, and if I can. Okay. You need to lay down? You need to sleep? Or something? Or you need to go? I'm sorry, Kyra. You gotta go. Here. There you go. Okay. Stay there. Yeah. You're fine right there. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and we'll just kind of play it along and see how this turns out. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Also, I don't really feel like doing a big, huge whoop-de-doo video about it, but I did hit 100 subscribers just a couple days ago. So thank you guys all for following my channel, and all the more people that see this video, this content, the more the channel will grow. Who knows what'll happen, but you know, if you guys like, just a second, it's a little loud. Okay, sound issue out of the way there. So let's go ahead and get started. I also know about the stats, and I'm gonna make this a full power build as far as what I could see for the tweaked stats and stuff, including the secrets that I found out. There's going to be just a specific way to do it, and you guys can fiddle around and make it unique however you want. I think, I can't be entirely sure, but I think the guy that told me to do a power build is because if the monster's dead, then they can't really do anything to you anyways. Or I just, you know, have fights don't last as long or as struggle or something. I'm not entirely sure, because I know that there's certain cases where I've noticed, like, because it's a full power build, I don't have as much defense. Then again, I'm not dying as fast because the monsters are dying to me. But I think agility affects how easily they can strip you of your clothes. I think. I haven't actually read like too many of the stats. I'll be honest, I didn't do a great deal of research, but I did find little secrets here and there, and I figured it was a better way to go about this. Just start clean slate. This is the latest version, and it's the latest version as of June of last year, so I honestly don't think that this game's being worked on anymore. I think whatever we get here is the full package. I hope that they fixed all the bugs that I was running into with the other games. There was one case where I was trying to kill a mob and they just weren't dying, but maybe it's because certain monsters have immunity to actually dying. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, we'll figure it out. So let's see here. Anyone that's new to the channel, though, or new to the series, you can just go ahead and take this as like the very first episode. I don't really care. I might make a little note on the comments that, you know, this can be another technical start, even though I've seen, you know, at least the first chunk of the game. So without further ado, welcome to the world of Violated Heroine. Please select your heroine. Which is not a drug, it is a hero, that is a girl, that heroine, I can't get it out of my mind. Alright, so, we will play Serena eventually, and there's several other characters we can unlock, but the full story here is gonna go with Nanoko. We'll see what goes here. And she's pretty cool anyways. The original heroine, a fresh girl from the country, bright and energetic fighter. And the music's actually pretty cool. I like the music. It's a lot of fun. Some of the tracks I want to like get like an OST or something like that and have that on my phone for like listening to in the background or something. And then people are like, where's that song come from? And it's like, well, about that, I don't know if you want to know where this game comes from, where the song comes from. Unless, of course, I tell them to, you know, kill everything immediately and don't ever take your clothes off. And don't let anything strip you. That's all I can say on there. And then do everything pure-heartedly. I'm getting sidetracked, sorry. Alright, so there are different cool things you can do. You can change the color of your window. Like I could do like a purple screen, and you can have two different types of text. One of them is this that we're looking at right now, and the other one has more of like a serif sort of tone to it. If you don't know what a serif is, when you write the letters, if it's got like the extra tails and stuff at the end of the T's and the A's and that, those are what serifs are. But we're just gonna do the regular stuff. Now, VH battle system, I have no idea. It recommends that I have it off. I think they updated it to tell you, I think. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's always been there since I started the series. But I'm gonna have it off. Just make sure I don't have any bugs. I don't care about the battle system as much. It's a cool system. It's just any more like beta version or updates or things that aren't stable, I'm going to try and avoid those as best as possible. The time system's kind of cool, but we're not going to use that. It's just an extra like clock that gets in the way of the graphics of the game. you can still tell what time of day it is, and really the time of day doesn't affect too many things. So we'll turn that off. Debug mode, nope, turn that off. Doing that. We're gonna do a character creation now. Sagittarius was the best attack based on the stats that I saw on the wiki. I'll leave a link for the wiki on the description too, if I can remember to do that. The problem is that the wiki that I've been like almost entirely basing my knowledge of this game and just like getting it to work properly from, it feels like it's a really bad server or something, because it takes forever to load a page. So it's got to be like running off of someone's old server PC thing. Get down. Or sit. I don't know. She's actually like usually really good about this. I don't know why she's bothering me so much. It's probably because I woke her up. Anyways, and then blood type B. Even though I like to do the other type of blood types, I'm kind of weird and superficial about that, but you know, that gives you the highest amount of attack power out of the blood types. And this one won't sing, kill it. Superpower psychokinesis, that's the other one that gives you more power. You're already at 28. I think it's gonna get up to like 31. Sexual preference. This one changes your secondary stats, your secret stats, or whatever you want to call it. So, let's go ahead and do... I forget, because I think this one affects, like, what you're starting out at, as. I want to do pregnancy the right way, and I want to not have it, like, automatically do that. I think this is going to be it, you know. Alright, so we're going to do that. What kind of girl do you imagine Nanoko really is? Now this one's a little interesting because it doesn't actually affect your secret stats if you do the pure-hearted one. It actually gives you a little extra boost to your attack, defense, spirit, that sort of thing. So even though all these other ones are kind of funny and interesting, you do pure-hearted because I want better stats, less of a trouble with the leveling system, or at least starting out. When I get leveled up to like 10 and above, it actually gets fairly easy. Also, there are some like armors and weapons and stuff that I can pick up early on if I just like out of context run to that area and get it done. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna make myself all set up so that I can show you just like how cool the system gets. It's really cool whenever you get into the combat system. As far as what I've learned so far, I don't know if she can do magic spells, but there is a way to like level up her willpower, which I would assume does like key-based stuff, because there's this one fight where she like uses her key to detect where the bad guy is at, and so I think that's how she does her magic, is like martial arts key, that's KI stuff. Anyways, all right, and this one really doesn't matter. We'll just do courage, friendship, and love. Yeah, that's not what this game's gonna be about, at least not this playthrough. I might do a secondary playthrough of Nanoko, or after I get this one done, I might actually try and do a pure-hearted run. One, for it'll be a lot easier to play through because I'm not, you know, doing everything that lives out in this game. We're gonna hunt for pregnancy achievements on this. Don't worry about that. But I kind of feel like it might be funnier in subsequent playthroughs to not be what's the word? Try and avoid all of that in a game that's nothing but that, like around every corner. That might be kind of interesting. You guys will have to let me know in the comments what you think. Alright, so please enjoy Violated Heroine. Please fully enjoy, I think is what it said. Alright, also I'm not the best reader, but we'll go ahead and give it a shot. Voices, I'm gonna try that. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm gonna give it a shot. They're not gonna be girl voices, but you know, whatever. It's what it'll be what it is. Ouch. One of the wagon's wheels hits a large stone, throwing Nanoko's body into the air and forcing her awake. I really have a problem with the voiced sound effects. I know that's a very Japanesey sort of thing to do, but it's really hard for me to do, like, without cringing internally. I will try, though. Anyways, where am I now? I suppose I should ask someone. All right, we're gonna definitely kind of speed along on some of these things. This horse train really just tells you the basics of how to play the game. You guys have seen me kind of like trudge through this on the first playthrough. Since I'm playing the special one, I can. This is a version of the game that allows me to like skip text fast now. So, if you guys don't like me doing that on certain instances where I already know what's going on, but I'm not like wanting to go and read through it and all that, let me know. I mean, I'll go and do this, you know, at a slower pace if you guys like watching and reading and going through every little subsequent bit of the dialogue. But this honestly, it's basically she gives you a bottle. And marjoram, which marjoram stops a monster from releasing onto you, which makes you look dirty, and I kind of think that that's important in certain cases. This isn't going to be that kind of playthrough. This is going to be a playthrough where the monsters are basically super dangerous, and super bad stuff is going to happen. Kyra, hey, Kyra, get down. You're totally ruining. You're ruining the shot. Thank you. God, leave the stuff alone. No, you can go down. I am gonna have such a fun time, or not, trying to edit out Cat. Sorry, hopefully you guys don't mind. Anyways, this person is going to, I don't know why, but basically teaches you how to use bottles to fill up with fluids. Which in this case it's milk, because she's a pregnant lady. She got banged by a goblin. Alright, this guy, he's basically just kind of giving context of, you know, where we're going, that he's seen all these adventurers that think that they're going to have high hopes and dreams, going to the capital to become a famous adventurer, but, you know, it's like, good luck on that, along with, you know, the countless other people that have gone and done this sort of thing. Other people give a little bit of context of the world that you're about to jump into, especially how, like, men and monsters are both kind of savages, and it's not very safe for women. That green-haired lady down there, that's one thing you don't want to mess with. You don't mess with the cables. I swear she knows exactly what I'm doing. That's why she's messing with me right now. Little bitch. Anyways, she's lovely. I like the cat. It's just, it seems like when they want my attention, it's not always the most convenient time to do that. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, so yeah, she's a jeweler, that green-haired lady. She's going to trade that for an item here, which will give us our first little secret. You can entirely miss this, and I did my first playthrough on here, but this gives you a little mini adventure where you raise a couple of stats and you get a little background story to Nanoko as a child. I should stop talking, I should just do it. Anyways, so you stare through the window a couple times, and then she gets the idea of, she spots the treasure, she wants it. And I gotta be careful about the dialogue here, because you can fight these people, but some bad things happen if you don't do this right. And I don't want to have to start this playthrough over already, you know. You can really screw your character up if you aren't careful in this game. To the point of mental and physical, like, depravity. So, that's kind of the fascinating thing I think about this game, is that because it's an adult game, there's really nothing held back. You can put your character through some pretty harsh stuff. But it also allows you to have that unique sort of perspective of, like, allowing the character to have that emotional vulnerability, and see how they develop and work through that. So that's also a little bit of an inspiring sort of thing, too. Yeah, well, what do you think? I mean, adult games are the new way to experience deeper character appreciation? I think so. I can't wait for Subverse to find out if that's anything more than just, you know, eye candy. Alright, I broke after buying a ticket. Journeying in my current state, room and board will be a problem. Also, I'm going to go to say this now, so hopefully I don't ramble about it all the time, but this is translated from Japanese into English, roughly, and there are a lot of ways that Japanese gets ideas across a lot quicker and in fewer characters than English. So sometimes it feels like these characters are just rambling on, and it's just... It gets a little mind-numbing, especially if I'm not, like, in the game, like, in the zone for... I'm feeling pretty good right now, but if I'm not quite feeling it, it'll feel like the words are just running together, and there's subtext, and people are talking in their heads, but then they're also talking to each other, and it gets a little confusing. So there might be some cases where it's lost in translation. Anyways, so this one, I could fight them if I wanted to, or I could wait, or I could ignore it. And I'm going to wait, because it's an easy way to do it, this sort of encounter, with no consequences. I mean, they don't know me, I don't know them. They never saw me, and this isn't forensic science. It's not like they're gonna, you know, trace my fingerprints back and know what I did. So this is a VH heart. This is actually a good opportunity to tell you the importance of the VH hearts, which I didn't know what those were really good for, other than just a collectible initially. But like I said, you could miss this entirely. So, all right, and then a few extra little healing things. Let's go ahead and get out of here before we get caught. Certain elements of this game, I don't know if they're on like little secret timers or what, but yeah, like I said, if you take too long doing certain things where speed and stealth is of the essence, you can wind up in an irrecoverable situation. So I'm being trapped by the NPC, but oh well. Let's see. What a surprise! You found something nice. Would you like to trade your VH heart for my treasure? Yeah, let's go ahead and trade. Got the Gem of Divination. The person who holds that magic gem can awaken old memories. You can relive a dream of your childhood. It might be good to reflect on yourself. And, oh good, I can get out of here. Alright, that's pretty much it. Basically, welcome to the world. Here's what you gotta watch out for. Here's some quick tips. Here's some quick items to keep you sane on your journey. And now we're ready to get our secret stats. So this is a dream sequence. Relax and use the Gem of Divination. I don't know if you can use it any other time than now, so. There's a small village on the western outskirts of this continent. People are very humble and poor. Also, there was neither distribution of goods nor special products. Therefore, everyone's life was pretty much based on self-sufficiency. I was born in such a village. My dad was, so these are secret stats. Don't expect me to explain everything about why and what, but this is the best as far as I felt available to the character. And then also some of them don't matter really, so it just was preference. Renowned adventurer. And then mother was a maid. Just cuz. Even though I was never keen on cleaning, my mother was always neat and beautiful. This one's a secret stat for good stuff. Training in the martial arts, that increases my attack power. In my childhood, I focused on training in my martial arts. Actually, there was a time when I defeated the leader of a group of bullies, so I'm pretty confident in my strength. The reason why I left my home was to train in the martial arts. The reason why I left was to train myself as a master of martial arts. I'll find someone stronger than myself. That's a little cliche, right? Yep, so let's see here. Attack, defense, willpower, max HP, they rose 4 times, and my other stats rose 3 times, which is really not going to make a difference. There's tons of things that you run into that I noticed as I was like doing a little bit of research in the background. It'll even itself out eventually. There might be ways to like really tweak it, but like I said, this game is not exactly the best built, and I don't want to break it. So we're just gonna go the path that I think is gonna, you know, not cause the game to break. So let's see here. Also, because we're gonna be an absolute horrible human being who has babies with all sorts of creatures. I got a skill book. That was rare. Apparently you can like reload a save and there's a chance of that dropping, but there's like, I got salve once, I got a coin once. So that was technically the more preferable, according to the wiki, that's the most preferable item. So that's kind of cool. Anyways, this is my bedroom. I am Nanoko, and I believe she uses the same sprite minus the dog ears as Nana, which is the dog half-breed girl that you can play as an alternate character. One of the unlockables, which we're going to work at, which also involves doing some inappropriate things with dogs, so I might skip that, maybe. Depends on the context. I'm definitely not going to read word for word what is happening here. There's not much visual what you can gather from this game, but literary-wise, there is some very adult themes, and based on my experience in playing these sort of games on YouTube, it seems like as long as I just don't focus on it and you know, like, I don't read word for word what's going on, then as long as there's nothing too bad visually happening and there's nothing too much that I'm talking about, you guys can kind of understand what's happening, and I don't get in trouble. So, anyways, we're gonna continue. This is a lot of fun. There's a lot of deep lore and just adventure to be had in this game that doesn't necessarily revolve around adult stuff. But the fact that there is that option out there, I feel is kind of fascinating for these types of games. So if you know any other games like this, I don't think I've found anything quite this quality for what it is. But I'd be willing to try it, you know, for shits and giggles. See what it turns out. Let's see here. Actually, I didn't make a secret base in the. Oh, okay. There. Didn't I make a secret base in the cave behind this waterfall? Should I go in? I'll be. I'd be good to take a look. All right. The other option is to like teleport to that area. I got lost here for a minute because like I'm pushing up against whatever this. It looks like a staircase, or not a staircase. It looks like a bookshelf, but it's actually a staircase. So I was like, okay, where do I go? I went through the door. Thankfully, the door allows you to reinitiate that warp prompt. It's like, do you want to just teleport to the secret base? But there's a little bit of a roleplay aspect to this game, obviously. And so it's kind of nice to actually find my way out of the bedroom so I can actually go to the place that the secret base is taking place in. And there's little things you can appreciate, like with the detail here. Like, see, as you're going into this cave, what I noticed, see, it gets darker. As you're going deeper and deeper into the cave, it just gets a little more dim, a little harder to see. And then you can go over here. There's a lot of interactivity with this game that I love. So you go here, turn on the lantern, and now all these things are sparkling. You can technically level up anything here. You could do all 4 of them. Or, well, there's 3 things to do here. Okay, 2 things to do with the teddy bear treadmill and the willpower sigil thing. But you can only do things 4 times, and I'm going to max out my attack power. So even though this other stuff might be fascinating to like look at text-wise, yeah, we're just going to go for attack power. All right. So yeah, as a child, she still was trying to train in the martial arts ways. And nothing's sparkling here, so... Now, I could technically warp back, and this one just blatantly says, you know, warp back. But we're going to walk back normally. Why not? It gives me time to ramble more about this game as we're getting adjusted to this latest version of the game. I can tell it feels a little more solid, just in terms of, like, performance-wise and stuff. So I think that there was a bit of cleanup done. It wasn't necessarily improved upon the questing, but there was more stability patched in this version. It feels more feels like it'll have a better outcome. These people you can't really talk to. You're in a dream sequence as you see kind of the screen fade in and out of a little hazy fog sort of thing. You can kind of get an idea of what this town looks like, and I don't know if this is a place you can actually go to as an adult, but I'm guessing that's probably what you can do. All right, so now that we got our base stats adjusted, there's different sparkly things throughout your house, and one of them is like a mirror. You can make yourself more charming. Other things such as like a Bible to make yourself more pure, or over in this corner there's a naughty book so you can read that. And I'm not entirely sure. I don't know how she learns it. There's gonna be someone that learns it. I was told on the wiki that if I read the naughty book 4 times, it'll teach you self stuff. I can't say the right word. I don't know if YouTube allows me to say it. You get to be the master debater. You are the master debater of your personal stuff. But it doesn't prompt me. It doesn't say like anything to me. It doesn't say, you know, you learn that skill. But we are trying to be like Prego lady here, so I figured that was going to be the best option out of things to secretly level up. And now we go back to bed and we sleep. Can it be? Can she visit her home once more? No dream this time. Her true self. Well, if I go here, I might not be able to come back later. My story starts here. My aim is to legendary adventure. Do the classic stuff. All right, let's start with gathering information. All right, so first thing I'm going to do here is get myself all decked out for this adventure. So I might skip ahead, like jump ahead on the editing and that. I wanted to just read these books just because they do affect my stats a little bit. I don't know why, I'm a little OCD. But I figure read what's there, just kind of round out what I had. I'm gonna try and get the save file to be as close to what we had before, with whatever secrets or extra bits that I missed in this playthrough, if that makes sense. Also, I'm gonna like pay attention to the text, find out what I actually get each playthrough, or what I was getting as I was going through my first playthrough. I'm just rambling as I fill in the dead air. This might work out better than having to skip ahead. But yeah, so basically you gotta go to the Adventurers Guild. I like that it adds little quest bubbles. I don't think it had nearly as much guidance in the other versions I was playing of the game. Yeah. So that's kind of helpful to do. This is definitely going to be a little more tedious menuing sort of thing to do here. If I was really role-playing the game, I would probably not take advantage of this guy giving you money for free. But we're not going to do that. What are we going to do here? Going to buy, I don't want gloves, I want my spats, because it's slightly better. Slightly, not much, but it's better. Got the Jikune dress. I don't know if any of these other dresses are easier to like hold on to as you go through your adventures. This one just seems like it might be a cheating outfit, but you know, we're gonna do that. If I decide to, for whatever reason, you guys like watching these videos, and I decide to do like an actual like playing the role of Nanoko, not just playing for my sake and trying to figure out how to beat this game, then I can kind of, I would probably not talk to the guy for money. Only money would come from is from like quests and ways that Nanoko would earn money. And then like we would avoid certain gimp outfits and that. It's like, okay, so she's got a little bit of money so she can buy a durable dress, stuff like that. Just kind of keep that in mind. I don't know why, but we'll buy a bath towel, buy a dangerous swimsuit because we're not, school swimsuit, why not? We definitely want the waitress outfit. It's too bad that that one's free because it is kind of necessary for a quest, but it's, I don't know. Alright, so we will grab this if I got enough money. I think I do. Yeah. The restorative, it didn't work on the other versions of my game, but if it works, what it is if my health reaches 0, I actually like flash and I'll bounce back from whatever knocked me over. Because I think it still does the knockdown animation, but it's really fast. And then you have 1 HP, and it's basically like a one-hit forgiveness for, hey, pay attention to your health and, you know, keep fighting, heal yourself up kind of thing. Let's see, salve. Well, it's always good to keep at least 10 on me, but I don't have enough money at the moment. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to the little guy again. Need some more money. Actually, I don't know why I didn't do this before. If you wear the dangerous outfit, swimsuit, which is really not covering much, he thinks that you're like this homeless girl who can't afford proper clothes. So I think he gives you a little bit more money and more, yeah, 500 per times you talk to him. Yeah, a little bit of more money, just slightly more money. I don't know why The reason why I'm not getting any other like the weapon is because I found a good weapon over in the Western Village. I can't pronounce the name of it. I'll have to read it again. I don't need anything from you. I don't need anything from you because you're just bullshit. grab ourselves 5 more of these. Soul sake. We'll buy one of everything. Except for that. That one isn't very good. Right. I'm still explaining. I'm sorry if you guys don't like me explaining the way I am. But energetic drink will remove your tired state. Especially it's helpful if you're like training. But you become, you get thrown into a heat. So then, what I found out is if you're too dirty, or certain other stats, but yeah, too dirty, and then I think also if you're in a heat, which humans don't have heat, but this game does, whatever, then you can't push them off if they, like, mount you and stuff like that. So that's one of the situations that we're gonna run into, is that we might end up getting attacked by monsters and not being able to do a darn thing about it, because we won't bother. Contraceptive, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna buy that at all anytime during this playthrough. Maybe I'll pick one up along the way as like a drop or something like that. The only reason I could think of using this particularly is like if I just got through a pregnancy and I wanted to save that for when I know something's coming up, like, you know, there's a bunch of wyverns, but it's through a section where there's goblins or something like that, or like there's a case of being able to actually have Nana, the dog girl, as a kid, but that won't really work out if she's already pregnant. So that's another thing I got to keep in mind. I've got my mind is going everywhere. I'm trying to figure out like how to get the achievement and stuff, and be able to stay up on top of things. Diuretic, I don't know if we need that, but whatever. These are all really good items. I can't tell exactly, but there might be. I haven't really run into anything that requires these items at the moment, but like Sue's stomach lining, that's probably really good for things that attack your, front door, not your front door, attack the backside or go down your throat and mess with your stomach. Wake up sleepy, that one's probably going to be important, especially if I run into monsters that put you to sleep, but I might need more than just one. It's kind of, just in case at this time. Let's go ahead and grab a bunch more money from you. It's faster this way. Yeah, pretty much the same amount of money, so. Anyways, okay. We're gonna ignore everything and just get to that town so I can get the item I want, and then we'll bust some monsters up. Right now things are really looking dicey here. Okay, for the most part we should be good. Hey doggo, bye doggo. It's actually kind of difficult going through this area without getting touched by these monsters. So there is one thing, though, that I noticed with this update, as you can hear right now. They changed the theme of this town, and it's not really perfect, honestly. It's like an MP3 song layered on top of the game, and it doesn't cut off right. It feels like it was very sloppily thrown in there, but it is different. It's just no longer a sad town. It's kind of just an exotic side mission area. Alright, we're gonna go here, grab ourselves our items. Anyways, combat in this game, what I thought was kind of interesting is that the gloves, you get your like direct attack sort of thing, but you only really have like one spot that you attack. So I think the cool item that I really liked, I don't have enough money on me. That would help if I actually did the mission to get me money. Okay, so let me see. Can I sell anything for a little bit more money? I could sell that. How much could I sell for? I mean, I could sell enough to get 380. Gotta do math here for a second. Alright, so the weapon I want is this chakram here. And what's cool about this village is that... Can you get out of the way? Why are you here? Go. Out of my fucking way. These guys down here, they're naked old dudes that can upgrade your weapons and your armor. Right now we're wearing the Jeet Kune dress, which is already an upgraded version of a type of dress that you can get. So that's cool there. There's another one that will be better to grab later. But the chakram I'm going to be using in this playthrough, or at least for right now, until I find something better, I can upgrade that to like a sundial chakram or something like that. I forget what it's called exactly. But what's cool here is, okay, so now we're in the fighting. I don't have just an attack box that's on the very front of me. I have it on the side and in the corner of where I'm attacking, because it's a circle instead. So now I can do. Now I can. Okay, they just stripped the crap out of my clothes. It's dangerous because I think these guys are actually like 2-hit I'm dead thing. They are just instantly stripping me. I should not be doing this with these guys. Alright, let's go back into town, get myself back dressed normally. Just one touch and I'm like, immediately, because I am level 1, so I don't really have that much going for me here. Alright, but yeah, it's really useful for fighting down, mowing down a lot of enemies whenever you're surrounded and stuff, so. You can't attack behind you, though, with this thing, even though you're swirling around with it. I don't know why I'm doing this. Why am I bothering? That was dangerous. Uh-oh. That's not good. I am about to screw myself over. Let's go ahead and... Ooh. Yeah, I am so dead. Okay, screw this. These guys are one-hit KOing me. I don't want to die. I need to level up. I need to do some regular quests. I can somehow... Okay, I am strong enough to one-shot slime, so that's useful. Although these goblins suck ass. Okay, I did level up. That's a little better. Not gonna be much, but yeah, this chakra makes things so much smoother. And there goes my top. I really have... Yeah, that's the thing I was running into with my stats. I think it's because my agility is so low. It just instantly pulling the clothes off my character. And when you're stripped down completely naked, you have no weapon, so that sucks. And also, instead of a regular attack, or them, you know, obviously stripping more clothes off you, they mount you, and they do bad things to you. And that is not exactly the best thing to do in this, in every situation, necessarily. So, let's see. That's not good. Did you actually die? That was weird. I think he died as he had fallen. Anyways, that was dangerous. Let's go ahead and get ourselves dressed again. I leveled up twice. That's pretty cool. Down. She does learn. She does know how. My cat knows how to, you know, listen to me whenever I want her to. Or sometimes. She doesn't always listen to me. But anyways, what do we got here? We got Goblin Extermination. Let's go ahead and do that. Take the job. Blah blah blah. Goblins are dangerous. Don't attack the leader. But we're gonna kill the leader anyways because it's right there. Just kill the leader. Heading north of town, I proceed toward the goblins' rocky den. Just destroy these guys because I have inside information. I know how to play this properly. 2 hits, they're dead. Whew. Is it now in order? Well, time to head back to town. Simple enough. I like it. All right. Oh wait, let's talk to that old guy just to get the extra kudos. Not that it really matters, but it's nice to have that in the little thing. So he's like, oh, that's wonderful. Go back to the guild to get your reward, because that's how the system works. Cool. Next mission is delivery work. This is where I get my portable portal, because the witchy lady is gonna be really nice over here. Oh, right. I can't actually do more than one mission a night, so there's no reason for me to bath. If I do get splooged on, though, I will probably have to do that fairly often. Also, because I'm, you know, speeding through the stuff I already know. Well, hey, look at that! Our first pair of tits, since starting this game. I feel kind of sad because I've seen what happens when she gets pregnant. I don't know. I have a thing against having Nanoko with, like, she's got such petite little, like, cute breasts. I think so. And when she gets pregnant, it's just like, bong, there you go. Prego lady breasts, which it's okay. That it's a thing of nature. It happens. But I don't think they go away once it turns into the other thing. And I'm just like, I like the petite. Just saying. Okay, so it's the next day. Let's go ahead and take up the next mission. I will say one good thing about this type of game format is not having to deal with, like, gear maintenance. I bet you if it had the ability, they'd probably put that in there where it's like, oh, your stuff needs to be repaired or something like that. You don't have to think about that here. You just have to worry about your, like, tiredness. You can get tired from doing too much grinding or whatever, and then your stats just drop off, like, really fast. So you can go and start fighting things and you're like, why am I getting, like, destroyed out here? It's because you got yourself worked to the bone, which is nice, roleplay wise, I guess. All right, so let's go grab ourselves some stuff from the Frenchy lady. I think she's French, or partly French. Yeah. See, I can just run right through, slashing these guys. It's pretty slick. I like it. It's really slick. I don't have to be accurate, really. I hope the keys are being nice. They're kind of up and awake at this point. But yeah, no more running around trying to whack things for 10 seconds, you know. It's just right there. Also, with the update, I noticed that there's a lot more collectibles, little things you can pick up off the ground. Also, monsters drop more, just items in general. It feels like the drop rate was tweaked a little bit. See, I can just run right past and they can't really do anything. I mean, they can, but they have only like a half frame or whatever to try and attack me. And I think one of those frames is spent turning towards me, so I just gotta be in my little attack circle. Attack, thank you. Ah! Wow. Now when you strip me like that, baddie, that's kind of bad here. What else was I gonna show you guys? Because I'm kind of giving a fast and dirty of what I've found out on my time away from doing recordings. So this here is the Forest of Abandoned Children. I think that's what it says. Basically, it is what it functions how you would assume. We're not gonna do that though. I need to remind myself. As soon as we get back, I know how to get a house. So I was never going the right way to begin with how to get a house in this game. Yeah, let's get ourselves dressed back up, because that's how we do things. Alright, and she's like, wait up, I got a thing for you because I'm nice. And I'm like, okay, cool, but that also... I kind of like traveling on foot, as long as I am not in like a super big rush, or it's not like a ridiculous long ways, because it kind of removes the need for grinding if I gain my experience by killing everything that moves whenever I move through the landscape. Can you come back down here? Thank you, bat. My god. Alright. And the only other real thing I know about combat is that my shift key unlocks once I get a skill book that teaches me my key blast thing. It's kind of a ranged deal. I feel like, and I haven't tried all the weapons, I knew the chakram really did the job for me. But I think there is one bow you can wield as Nanoko. Different characters can wield different items. But I think that might actually be a ranged attack if you if I used a bow. I'm just not entirely sure. So it kind of makes sense. But yeah, chakram's really cool. Be able to spin around with my twirly little blade and just destroy things as I run through. It's been really useful with going and figuring out this different stuff. Oh, right, I need to actually talk to the lady. Dear. Usually the way to go about it is get the quest from the guild, talk to the quest giver out in the world, do the thing, then come back to the quest giver and actually like follow up with them, because if anything, it's just cute little extra appreciation dialogue. But at best, you get special items that you wouldn't pick up if you just, you know, went straight back to the guild. As far as I can tell, I think that's how you... I think you can turn in quests without finishing talking to the quest giver. There's a lot of variety in this game, just saying. Alright, so we're gonna go to sleep. I'm not sure how long I want to make this recording, but I do want to... Sorry, boobs in the face, it's a little distracting. I do want to kind of make this sort of a catch-me-up episode, so I might just, depending on how long it takes me, I might just breeze through all of this stuff and continue on that. The dialogue that I know that you guys have already seen on another... I don't know. I'm just remembering, I did say that this could be technically counted as a brand new start for people just coming to the channel, so the more important stuff I'm gonna slow down and read for you guys. I feel like most of the stuff will be just repetitive for, you know, anyone that's wanting to see someone go through this game. So, all right, let's go ahead and now I got a bar waitress deal. Take the job. What am I doing here? There's no reason for me to be in here. Getting spaced out. Alright. Oh, there's so many tables. I'm fairly familiar with where they are, though, so... Yeah, got it. Alright, let's go ahead and figure out what's going on here. Alright, we got a dish here. Please take it to table 11. Let's see here, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This table down here. We will finish this real quick here. See this guy? I walk by him. It says, while trying to pass alongside the bald customer, he suddenly caresses your butt. Get angry? Nanoko strongly glares at the man as he turns away and looks away in a hurry. So I keep walking by. Go ahead and ignore him. He's a customer, I can't hurt him. So we do it again. And he's having his own version of fun in this bar with this waitress here that is totally not a regular waitress. And endure. And yeah. So one more time. Go ahead and endure. Stuff happens. Stuff happens to her chest, and she finds money in her bosom. So I run by here one more time, and we accept it. Well, come what come. dialogue basically describes him giving her a very I don't know where he was in this picture. He kind of like gave the worker a workout. I don't know what you want to say. You heard the splash. You kind of understand what happened there. All right, so we got extra money. The problem though now is that we got to do this quest without music because it doesn't kick back in after doing that. But we got an extra 1,500 gold in tips. So this is table 12. I don't know about these guys. I think he's just an old man who's really happy to go out for a meal with his daughter or granddaughter, someone like that. All right, cool. Got that mission done proper. And with that out of the way, oh, here we go. This is what I was gonna do. I was gonna look for the house that's going to become Nanoko's place. Kind of a boring little house. Not bad on the inside, actually, now that I see here. Hello, is anyone there? A strange sound. What? Wait a minute. Someone's cooking bacon. Hey. What are you doing here? This is not your house. Oh, I thought I could meet the landlord. I wasn't doing anything. I understand. Don't mind that they're a little eccentric. Of course. Of course. Well then. Jeez. What the? Goblins made it to a place like this? These bastards, they won't get away with this. I'll help you. I guess? Wait a minute. Huh? You're gonna hear that a lot, too. Squeezing the cheese out of the tube. Well now. That's some interesting sprite work. I've never seen this character before. Well, thanks for waiting. What's going on? You just got, attacked by goblins and cream pied. Uh-huh. Oh, no, not that. I was just giving them a pleasure, because they had longing eyes. Giving a pleasure? They're goblins. They'll look cute, once you get used to them. Ah, I see. Sorry for bothering you all. She must be insane. I better stay away from her. Well, I'm taking off. Huh? You're not here for... You're not here for purchasing this house? Say what? Well, I'm about to leave this town. My residential due is almost over. I thought you were the one here for purchasing. Why are they focusing on her dress? That's a very weird outfit, but okay. Oh, that's why. Anyways, moving on. Huh? A house? But must be expensive, right? I don't think it's suitable for a cute and delicate girl like me. It's only 10,000 gold. Only? How cheap? No, it's still expensive. Though sounds reasonable for housing. Well, come back whenever you're, ready, I think is what it's saying. Oh, and talk to the guy out there. He'll give you some information. Okay. Alright, cool. Lots of stuff can happen in your house. So, anyways, what do we got here? You'll be able to leave your babies after purchasing the house. Some of your party members can also stay. I think you'll have a lot of merit, though. Alright, cool. That's one of the bigger reasons I wanted to get the house, because if I'm getting pregnant, I'm going to have, you know, a lot of babies, and I don't want to be a baby dumper. I don't want to, like, go to that forest and, you know, leave them to fend for themselves, even if they're monster babies. It just feels bad. Because I did that. I dumped a monster baby, and it was just, like, permanently on your little title thing, and it's just, like, baby dumper. I'm like, aw, I feel bad. Whoa. I did not expect this. What is up here? What's that? Robot dude. Balance. Oh, okay. So I could put money away, I guess? Even though he's a demon, he looks so grand, just like the crazy rumors. Genbanu firm. Our firm welcomes all beggars and adventurers, regardless of race, gender, or financial status. Huh? Oh, a new customer? I haven't seen you before. Well, I didn't think you would sound so polite. Allow me to briefly explain how our fine firm operates. The interest rate is compounded at 1% per day with your outstanding balance. You can repay the amount in one lump sum, or you can choose to pay in installments every 5 days. Please remember that we will be forced to send you to collections if you have not repaid by the 30th day. 1% per day, and repay in 30 days? That's unreasonable. Oh, we're loan sharks, you know? Yes, you are. Who would ever loan from such a corrupt place? Oh, please don't say that. Just think of us as an emergency shield that can protect adventurers when they get stuck in a jam. You can borrow plenty of money and wager it all on a better life. What's the worst that could happen? 1% per day is cheap when you consider the amazing chance this gives you. 1% is reasonable. If you can't repay it, it's not like you'll die or anything. Just be sent to collections. Now, young lady, what can I do for you today? Nothing. Hopefully cancel will work here. Thank you for using our services. I'll be waiting for you, your next visit to our firm. A very clever way for them to add that, though. It's like, oh, hey, here's a house. It's only 10,000 gold. Oh, hey, look at me. I only have 2,400. But I will have the money. I have to do certain other things. A certain little witch with certain monster pets in her basement, who's doing some conspicuous work. Yeah. Anyways, this one, I don't know what the use is, but I got clay, so gonna do that. Anyways, that's kind of interesting, though. It does leave the option to fall into a bit of a trap. We got the bench elf. Let's go ahead and go through the bench elf thing. I don't know. Bench elf. Everybody, bench elf. So, okay, I got the plan for the house. Let's see. I have an idea for what I'm going to do here. One thing I need to do is actually run in here. What do we got here? Since my current test is over, I should enjoy a nice long soak. I can't go in that door. I forgot to turn in the quest, didn't I? Did I? I did. I probably did. What quest did I do? Looks like you finished the request. 500 gold. Nice. Alright. So, get out of there. I told you no. I have a little can of air to... They don't like the little, like, hissing sound, I guess, but that's whenever it's like, I don't want to reach underneath my computer and try and tell them not to grab cables. Telling a cat no is actually, like, an entirely different experience than having a dog. You want to give them something else to be interested in. That's the big thing. So they have plenty of things to be interested in, but they just are being little shits right now. They're wrestling, if you can hear that. So, I wanted to pick this thing up. I'm sure I could buy one, but this is an ovulation drug. And this is because the very first pregnancy I want Nanoko to have is something that I think is going to be kind of appropriate for the theme of the game. I have no idea why I'm going to use the bath towel. This could end badly here. Speaking of ending badly, I haven't saved yet, so let's go ahead and get that done. I have not saved this entire playthrough, and we're an hour into this thing, so yeah. Oh, here we go. I don't think I'm ready for bathhouse full of men. But now that I take a closer look, we did save though, so in case something bad happens here, I wanna have the first baby be from the guy that's from a quest. So that's the problem that I'm running into here. I don't want to get pregnant before prematurely. I wonder if women are really come here because they're worried about mixed bathing. What should I do? Go, yeah, let's go ahead and enter. Might as well. I don't want to miss the opportunity of this because it's kind of funny what happens here. So we get into the bath. I just don't need to stay for long. I'll just quickly go in and quickly out. Also, my other version of the game, these NPCs didn't load up properly, so I think that this version will have more stability in terms of like appearing and disappearing characters. How come there are so many people over here all of a sudden? I wonder why, Nanoko. Maybe because you went into mixed bathing with nothing but all men at night? I can't hold back. They're breathing like starving beasts. I think my body will be in danger if I stay here any longer. Get out now. Just in case, I better get out of here before it's too late. Here we go, this guy. The entrance was blocked. Wait, it can't be. They're all getting really worked up over this. It's like they're turning into like testosterone fueled zombies. This is so stupid. It's the dumbest thing in the world. I need to avoid these people like the plague. Oh, get up, get up. Don't let something bad happen. Ah, this isn't good. This is not good. There we go. Let's finish it. Get up, come on. This pit down here is not a good thing to be down inside. So they don't necessarily hurt you. Well, that's a subjective term. They don't lower your HP, but they will endlessly and annoyingly so do things to you, and it's just, it does not stop. I'll have to escape somehow. Good grief, both those beasts are ridiculous. From now on, I need to be more careful. Of course you do, Nanoko. Yes, of course you need to get changed. Wait, did I have a wet towel on to begin with? Oh, it's probably because of the fact that I bought the towel. I'm not renting it necessarily. Okay. Do you mind? What the heck are you two doing? They went and tore a hole into the... Ugh, they're so annoying. Why are you doing this, cats? Seriously. I'm gonna have to get myself a green screen and figure out a way to get them to not attack it. Alrighty. We got this guy down here who's more than willing to share his wild oats with us, but we don't want that. We've got another guy in mind that I want to complete the transaction with. How are we looking in terms of dirtiness? We're still pure. It's a little bad for us getting sized up for what's to come. I'm trying to think here. What would I do to get where I need to go? I could do contraceptive and finish with some monsters, but that would be kind of tedious as well. Let's go ahead and save. Or not save. Rest. It's like I'm not really trying and I'm staying pure. This is entirely different playthrough. I wasn't trying the last time. I was getting dirty as hell. Now it's like I'm not trying and I'm staying pure. Okay, whatever. Let's see. I could go and read this book over here. The one that makes you more interested in sexy things. Fear of the unknown. The evils. No. What about this one? No, I don't think that's it. Masochist Index. Let's see. Even if your purity decreases and desire increases from reading this book. Okay. I think... that went down that much. How much should I do to... Alright. It's okay. I don't like the fact that it's raising my desire because that can lead to sexual frustration, which also lowers your attack, so... yeah. It's down to 3. It should be in the dirty realm. In the realm of dirty. Yeah, a little dirty. One more time. One more time for good luck. Okay, one more time. Yeah, my desire's really high though, so yeah. Hopefully that doesn't affect my stats too much. Oh my goodness, you two are like insane right now. It's the nighttime crazies, I bet you anything. This is gonna be a regular thing. I think this is gonna be a regular thing. We're gonna have cats that happen in between recordings. Right. So, our next mission... Bar waitress, minotaur, bodyguard, watching children. And babysitting. Actually, let's see here. Bodyguard, yes. Oh, okay. I see. That's what it does. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Did I use the thing too soon? I probably used it too soon. Alright, because I'm gonna be sleeping, and I think sleeping is going to remove the stat. Well, poopy. Yeah, I've got a lot of things I need to do, so I might have to reload that save. Maybe. Maybe not. No, we're still good. Okay. I do need to fail this quest once to be able to have the outcome that I'm looking for here. Yada yada, I wasn't expecting a woman adventurer to be my escort, and it's like, what good can you be? And he's gonna do some inappropriate things because men are horrible in this game. So, joke's on him. The first thing I'm going to do is walk outside and then get eaten by a goblin. He can only take 1 or 2 hits at best, so normally it's kind of a difficult task, but it's not that difficult if you just let it happen. Alright, go ahead. Haha. Come on. Take care of things, Goblin. Seriously? There we go. He took a lot more hits than I expected this time around. I can't advance this quest any further. I need to report this to the guild. So, everyone's mad. We're still horny, though, so that's pretty good. Alright, so, next night. Huh. I guess the drug's still lasting, so fine by me. Although, I am in a dangerous state for this mission. Because the monsters could easily do the same thing that I'm trying to have him do. I can't believe how casual I've become in these sort of concepts. I remember initially just being like, I could not even see one goblin messing with Meltis. Now we've got Nanoko here, and stuff's happening. Let's go ahead and save because we're good. We're good recorders like that. Alright, I got the chakram. I have that status effect that those extra... animations you're seeing there is because when things hit you while you're turned on, it like makes your desire go up, I think. I'm not entirely sure, but I do know it's like it's kind of like a masochistic sort of side awakens in Nanoko. So the more you know. They messed up my shirt. How dare you? Still though, it's a very nice outfit, or nice weapon. Nothing else that's around here, is there? This guy is so slow. Oh my god. Hurry up, dude. I can run in circles around you. I hope my dirty level is high enough. Ooh, that was a close one. Sometimes you can really combat in this game can be kind of cool. It's just in a way you can kind of see them as, you know, it's fairly simple, but your imagination's allowed to run on the fact that it's like swirling through and spinning around like a blade of death and destruction. Very different feel of combat than the melee, which you stand in place and box the air in front of you, kind of thing. Wait, please wait up. All right, you guys. I'm just gonna skip it because it's the same thing. There's other episodes where I went through the story stuff. There is one additional thing though, but yeah. Jeez. Didn't see anything, right? So this is where you get a little more backstory to Nanoko. And for me, this is all the backstory I had because before I knew about the secret stats that you could level up in the horse train through that dream sequence. Those sound effects are funny. But that was all the backstory I could gather at the time is Nanoko just wants to be an adventurer and fight and become renowned. And there's really no other drive besides that she just wants to do things better than everyone else. Now, this is a lot of dialogue, and I struggled going through it the first time, but we're not going to read it all through this time. Basically, and this is where it actually gets into the dialogue heavy, like, they're thinking, but they're also talking at the same time. And, anyways, so he's thinking, wow, she's adorable, and she's half naked right beside me. She's thinking about the bandits and why are they looking for him? Could it be something that he's got on him? Could she make a run for it if she left whatever they want from him as bait? Or no, they should stay up here in the attic, but then they're also talking back and forth to each other at the same time. And this happens on another quest, the Ghost Mystery, that also kind of, I think, has the guy raving as he's talking to you, and it's really hard to translate through the text format that they have here. Anyways, so I hope that he does stuff to me. The reason why is because, yeah, basically what happens here. Yeah, I'm gonna skip ahead on some of this stuff. They're kind of struggling to get adjusted for the evening in this tight space, and anyways, let's see here. Let the man love you. Yep. And because we have the ovulation drug in us, things are going to happen. This was interesting, though, in this aspect that it did have a moment where brain's not engaging. It added extra graphics that I didn't normally see, so they're not exactly pleasing necessarily, and I'm going to skip past it, but pretty much they do the dirty, and there's at least some complementary graphics to that. But I'm probably gonna skip ahead just because. Yeah, the male extra that they have on there is like this, like purple-skinned bald dude. It doesn't really look very good. I don't like it. It's just it doesn't work for me. I get it. It's a stand-in, so they don't have to do graphics for every person. But why does it have to be a bald person? I don't know. It takes away from a lot of potential in those scenes to be more visually pleasing, I guess you could say. But that's not the point here. Point is that we got ourselves Johnny the baby. That's the name of the guy, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but his name is Johnny. So now we are preggers. And I think it lines up really well with the way this questing sort of goes. So. Anyways, let's just go ahead and save again. I have not been saving very much in this playthrough. I'm kind of living on the edge, not doing as many saves as I normally do. I will be saving a lot more often when I get to newer stuff, though, because obviously it'll be like, what's gonna happen? What's around the next corner? There's only 15 save files, though. I mean, that seems like a lot, but it's not that much in terms of like being able to double back and redo a certain thing. I could end up doing like 3 or 4 saves and be, you know, 1/3 through my save stash and realize, oh crap, 5 saves ago I should have done something different. Only because I like, don't attack him, leave him alone. He can take 1 hit. I don't think he can take any other hits, but I don't think there's anything else really dangerous here. Yeah, I can spam the key, but I can also like time it properly, and then it looks a little more finessed. So yeah, anyways, a little speedy demon thing, and he's just, technically he's hoofing it, but he's so slow at hoofing it. Because why else would he be out of breath? He doesn't seem like he's a very out of shape person in terms of like what they describe the guy to be like. He's just a young man, but he's not a fighter, obviously, so. Alright, anyways, his name's Johnny, nice to meet him. We can probably catch up with him later, I guess. And now we make our way back. Also, in case anyone cared about what he said there, he pretty much just wished her safe journey on the way back home. We're level 6. We're pretty good. We're pretty much out-leveling all of the basic creatures in this area. So, very rarely will they strip me, I think, at this point. So that means I can kind of take advantage of the extra experience and items that they drop. It's also interesting whenever they have certain mobs spawn in, and then they run like 5 times faster than normal. Because I think they actually do randomly have certain monsters turn aggressive, or they're like in a berserk mode. Which is not great, given the fact that there are going to be several different monster types, as far as I saw, that will also have their berserk modes, which could be even more ridiculous than just, you know, running to you really quickly. I don't know why I'm being so thorough with this journey back home. I'm just kind of... I mean, I could technically sit in one map and farm the same place, because they spawn in as soon as you change maps, so... But where's the fun in that? Alright. I really like this. I seriously, it's a game changer having the chakram compared to just your fists. I don't think per hit I'm doing as much damage, like I'm 20 damage less or something like that. But the fact that I can actually hit things and not have to spend like 5 seconds every encounter to just get 1 or 2 hits in. For them to like sidestep and literally be, you know, right there, but they're attacking me and I just can't hit them because the way the movement system in this game. See, I think the biggest thing, the issue with the movement system in this game is that there is a way to lock which way you're facing, and that's the skill this girl down here gives you, which I think I got. I don't I don't think I did. Yeah, let's go ahead and get it. But the problem with that skill is that it locks you in place, and if they're behind you, then it's a little hard to get them back in front of you. And the only other thing too is that when you're free movement, just tapping makes you move in a direction. I know like certain pixelated games like this, like Pokemon, one of the things that was better about that movement system in terms of interacting with stuff is that if you were quick and you just tapped the button, you wouldn't take a step. You would just literally tapping would just make you face a different direction, and that was one of the ways that you could like farm in say like the Savari Zone and stuff, because you could technically be looking for Pokemon but not making actual steps. I think that was how that worked out. But yeah, in this game, you're taking a step every time you change a direction. So like when you have your 1 hitbox that's right there and the monster's on your side, you take a step towards the monster. If it moves again, you're taking a step through it and oh, it's on your side again. It's not in front of you, and it's a hassle. So it's nice to have that sort of area. I hope I'm not rambling too much for this playthrough. I just, it's been a while since I did a recording, and I felt like, you know, explaining my life away as I do a recording for you guys, but it's technically a catch-up, kind of a backtrack sort of thing. I say all in all, though, that we're doing a pretty good job on this playthrough. And now this is kind of cool, because this is where I like about adult games. Hi, Ty. Hey, how you doing? Are you wondering what I'm talking about? I don't think you guys ever saw him. This guy right here, his name's Ty. He's a super adorable kitty. He's like super adorable. He doesn't really like me as much as the other one, because something about boy cats, well, it's kind of just natural biology. Guys, male animals aren't exactly as crazy about male owners. Whereas this one here who decided to join us, Kyra, she is absolutely 100% female cat brat, like claws first, questions later or never. But she also does have like those moments where she's like, I am so attached to you and I do not want you to do anything but basically, you know, snuzzle. And so it's just, it's interesting. I haven't had like a boy and a girl cat like this for years and years, and it's nice, but it's also interesting seeing their personalities coming out like they are. Can you get down? Oh, good boy. Good job, Ty. See, if I get a little too like affectionate with my boy cat, then he's like, okay, fuck off. I kind of want to go and do my own thing. Like, in a nice way. He's just like, okay, whatever, leave me alone. He doesn't like little nose taps. He doesn't like getting in my face, and sometimes he doesn't really like being pet and smothered and stuff. But I feel like that's the guy part of him that's just like, let me do my own thing. I'll come to you whenever I want to. I'm still pretty chill, but I'm not that chill. And then this one, super vicious, in my face, but definitely also responds really well to just getting absolutely loved upon. So anyways, I'm going to be right back. I just need to clear this issue here because they're attacking my headphone wire also. I would really like it if you would just relax and not bite my cables. Yeah, it'd be nice too. Kind of making this playthrough a little bit longer than necessary, but whatever. I hope you guys are enjoying this. What about you? I can't tell. Is she asleep? Or is she just looking at things? I think she might be looking. You are trying to be a little chewy butt. You're being a little bit of a chewy. Okay. He's down. One down, one kind of hopefully will stay there for a bit. All right, so as I was saying, what's cool about this sort of is that as you get pregnant, you start to get these little like internal dialogues in the morning, and you're like, oh, I feel like this one. Feel lazy. Is it cold? It doesn't really matter. Get moving and I'll recover. And then the more and more she gets pregnant, the more you get into that part that I find interesting about it, certain adult games that don't hold back on these topics, is that she like expresses fear and worry about like the fact that she's pregnant and did she make the right decision, or and then she'll like bounce back to being like, well, that was actually kind of a fun experience, you know, maybe I was playing with fire too much or something like that. It's very cute and also enlightening. I don't know, there's some adorableness, but also some horribleness that happens in this game, and it's all sort of like, can you not? I think she's sleepy. I think she's getting worked up because I keep talking to this camera. All right, let's see here. But you guys pretty much get it at this point. I hope you guys are enjoying this sort of mega large video that I decided to record for you guys. I'm having fun. Right, so what were we doing here? I believe... Oh, here we go. Yeah, talk to him. Ah, good timing. I've got something for you. What's that? Have you heard of the Blood Brother Gang? A troublesome group that's been getting out of hand recently. What about them? Well, up until recently, our resources were tied up with the goblins. They've been doing so much damage lately, we can't afford to ignore it any longer. After dealing with the goblins, I met with some colleagues in the town to the east. This time, we're going to get rid of them for good. I see. So, do you want me... what do you want me to do? I would like it if you would stop biting my cables. I'll get to the point. What I want you to do is to go ahead and scout out their hideout before the subjugation force gets there. Scouting? I've never done that before. Neither have they. They're from a peaceful town in the country. Basically, all they can do is beat stuff to death with farming equipment. Sounds peaceful. So I thought you would be the best one for the job. You look quick on your feet. Also, it doesn't look like you would make much noise if you snuck in. You're not too dumb either. The too dumb part wasn't necessary. So taking all of that into account, you're the most suitable person to do this. It's a dangerous mission, so you'll get a 1,500 gold advance and another 1,500 gold on completion. Sure, more money, the quicker I can get to that house, so I can have a proper place to put the baby. The baby. All right, let me give you an explanation of what you need to do then. Their hideout is in a cave in the forest between this town and the town to the east. You'll find the entrance a little bit to the east. Sneak inside. Seems like a pretty crappy hideout if people know where it is. Oh no, we didn't know about it until only a little while ago. They got to be such a big gang that their base had to grow too. They seem so sure of their own power now that they're not bothering to hide it. Don't underestimate them. The Eastern Town's force will operate based on your mission. If you find a back door into the hideout, it might be easier on you. I'll leave how you're going to get inside up to you. There are probably going to be a lot of enemies, so make sure you get some good equipment and healing items. But above all, you must remember that you're to collect information. What if I'm caught? We won't abandon you. The subjugation force will just have to turn into a rescue force. We'll move as fast as we can, but until then, it would be all up to you. We're counting on you, so please make sure not to get caught. I understand. Is there anything else? That's it. Please talk to the guard at the east gate and you can pass through. Oops, I forgot about the advance. Use it to upgrade your equipment or buy a nice meal or something. Good luck. Make sure you get out in one piece. Alright, cool. We have the superfluous mission thing that's the beginning of the Rescue Ashley sort of stuff. You know, I haven't actually eaten anything, so I'm going to go down here. I'm going to grab myself a salad. Even though I think it's only really good for recovering HP. I just honestly haven't eaten in general for a while, so forever in this playthrough. And because I don't want to forget, let's go ahead and save. Alright, off to rescue Ashley, or have horrible, horrible things happen to us because I'm an idiot and can't escape. Yeah. Seriously can't mow down enemies any faster, in my opinion. It's fucking awesome. Yow. And we're back. We're back to 2 cats. We were down to 1, now we're up to another one. Ow. Where are you going there, cat? In the middle of something here. I don't know why they think jumping on my shoulders is the best place to sleep, but they're ridiculous. Alright, that's basically the forward commanding guy. He's like, oh hey, by the way, watch out, bandits are literally right up ahead. And I'm like, don't worry, I've done this before. And goblins are hiding in the trees here. Oh, really? You had to tear that off now? Bastard. I don't know why, or maybe I just have bad luck, but they have been stripping me way too easily this playthrough. Oh, you're not even dead yet. I need your experience points. Yeah, they're stripping me way quickly here. Okay, hey, how about you don't mess with my cables? Thank you. No. Stop. Okay. A lookout. Well, of course. He's all alone. And basically knocks him out. I would like to get dressed. Thank you very much. Alright. So you interact with these different sparkly points, mapping the cavern. Which I find cool because it just pays attention to a certain amount of detail that you don't normally see in games. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to save, of course, but I'm going to show you one bad ending here. See, I missed this entirely the first time through. I either was paying attention to something different or whatever, but you go up here. This here, it seems unnatural, doesn't it? Yeah, it kind of does seem unnatural. Not really, but it's enough. So some of the details are really fine. But like right here, the light's obviously not lit. So you light the fire. Making it like it's a little suspicious. You go in here. How could they accumulate this much? But somehow, I got a bad feeling about this. So if I'm not gonna do it at this point. It's better just to get through and catch up to where we left off so I can do proper episodes. But yeah, I could loot this place, get something that gets me like 100,000 gold or something like that, which is cool and all, but there's literally no way to avoid it. As soon as I grab the money, the bandits come back and then you're caught, and that's game over. So anyways, let's see, leave this place immediately. Right, now's the time for this. Though it's interesting because I didn't notice that before whenever I first played through, so I was just like, oh hey, maybe I can come back here later and actually make the big bucks. Like how Nanoko's all smug about how she's going to do this. She has no idea how dangerous this situation is, and even like looking at this, it's kinda, sorta becoming apparent. yeah, she's sort of realizing it, but she like initially was just like, ah, this is cool, I'm a spy and sneaking around and stuff. Yeah, if you get caught, you're screwed, literally. All right, map the mess hall. Oh wait, I forgot that one other tunnel over here. Alright, this is a very interesting part in the story, but it's also very mature, and I'm not going to leave it in this playthrough. The less I leave a mark on my channel, the better, I think. It's a very interesting example of, like, some very dark tones this game can get into. But yeah, you run around, there's a lot of doors that are locked, so when she is like praying that this door is not locked, it's because literally like almost every other door in the building has been a dead end, and it's just like, they're coming, this door better be unlocked, because otherwise I am SOL. So this cool person here that shows up is a blind mage lady, and she gets Nanoko out of a tight spot by sacrificing her body to these people that show up, and it really wrecks Nanoko's idea of like what selfless acts are. And she says a really cool line, which I didn't really like feel the impact of the situation. I was too busy trying to read and not actually absorbing the context. But it's really cool though. It's one of my favorite lines that a character could possibly say. It's like, show me the color of your blood. I think it's like, yeah, I mean, they almost, not quite, but they almost nailed a very powerful emotion in this sort of instance. And just some character that's thrown into, like, such a raging hate that all I can think about is telling their enemies, you know, what color is your blood? Oof. Alright, I'm gonna have to edit out the boobs, but at the same time, this is the cool part. Okay, what I feel about this situation, she just got done finding out that this girl, Ashley, has been a slave to these people for about 5 months, and almost immediately got her pregnant, and then they abused her. And this might be a little shocking to talk about, so just forewarning. What it is that they beat her up to the point where she had aborted her her child. However far along it was, it just she had a miscarriage. So that's what they were doing at the end there. They were taunting her about how she's being so obedient now, whereas last time it brought to the point of aborting her unborn child to make her listen to their whims. And Nanoko's like, this girl deserved nothing that you guys have done to her. You've destroyed her inside and out, spirit and body. She's like, she needs hope, and you guys took everything that could fathomably be taken away from this person. And anyways, the last thing is that the girl, like, at the very end of this very bad scene, calls in a whimper for someone to help her. And obviously Nanoko answers that call, and it's like, I don't care what it takes. I don't care how bad you think it's going to end, but we're going to see the person that you wanted to see in the first, you know, all this time that you've been biding your time to escape from this place and go see. They basically kidnapped her when she was an apprentice of this one guy that that Ashley liked. And anyways, Nanoko's just like, I don't care if you think that your body's trash. I don't care if you think that you're broken and disposable. Not coming back from all this and at least talking to the and finding and letting the guy know that you survived. There's no good ending if you don't try. So it's kind of an inspirational sort of situation, I guess. I would not know. I don't know anyone in any situation that's in some sort of horrible situation that Ashley went through, but to the extremes, it's kind of inspiring to see Nanoko be like, you know what, even though this is really bad, don't give up, and yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna try and pontificate about a fake scenario, But at the same time, it's kind of interesting that they were able to delve into such dark tones and build such a encouraging story, I guess you could say. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, really cool stuff here. Show it to me, you bastards. What color is your blood? What the? Nanoko, don't. Yeah, see, Ashley's worried because Ashley knows how dangerous this situation is. That Nanoko, technically, if she's not strong enough, she's really in a bad spot here. She shouldn't be doing this. She shouldn't even be revealing herself. The whole idea of Ashley giving her body to these guys in this instance was to distract them so that Nanoko could escape. But that didn't work out because obviously they hit a note on Nanoko, and she's not putting up with this at all. You bastards, get ready. I'm going to smash you into the very lowest bowels of hell. I see. So this was our intruder. She's pretty brave, this stupid, shitty little brat. Kill us if you can. We'll kill you and take your head as a trophy. Wah! And Nanoko, it's no good. Run away. Yeah. They couldn't do anything. I think in this instance, the reason why they couldn't do anything is one, Nanoko was fucking furious, and I did double damage right there. That's kind of a cool little addition, is just like, yeah, you're doing twice the damage you normally would do. But the other thing too, okay, my mind's racing in all sorts of ways. I wonder if I could actually exit this door and leave Ashley. Probably, but it wouldn't end well because there's you know, patrols and stuff. Anyways, so because Ashley had put them in that spot where they were more focused on, you know, using Ashley's body instead of in a combat state, I think they were attacked unarmed, and so that's why Nanoko was able to kill them so quickly. It's just because, you know, a bunch of naked dudes and this girl's geared to the teeth and flaming mad. So, yeah. And then, basically they all have kind of a good cry over the fact that that was horrible, that was awful, but we're gonna make it through, and you're gonna see the person that you love. So, good stuff, good stuff. Also good that they're clothed. Less editing. Oh, by the way, if you hear any like squeaking and stuff, I've gotten to a point where I don't stop it all the time. I do sometimes if it gets too much. But they get in little like wrestle fights. They play fight all the time. It's not like anything violent. But what's funny is that the black and white cat, he's twice as big as the other one. She'll instigate a fight, like a play fight thing, and then he'll do like one paw and he's down, or she's down, and like nip her on the ear or something like that. And it's kind of funny. It's like he's got the upper hand no matter which way you slice it, but he's in general very gentle about the situation. He just knows like the other thing too is that the girl cat wasn't raised around other kittens, so didn't get that socialization, whereas he did, so he knows kind of, you know, he's big man of the pack between the two of them. Anyways, it's just kind of funny, and she'll squeal and she'll complain and be like, this is not fun, and then he'll like, okay, fine, I'll leave you alone, and then she'll go do a pace and literally turn back around and be like, okay, I'm back for round 2. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, so yeah, patrols. This is where I gotta save because I'm impatient, and sometimes I walk right in front of people and I don't need to go through that cutscene anymore. That cutscene was long and arduous, and yeah. Hopefully I don't take forever. Oh my gosh. Ah, I did it. I totally did it. I got myself surprised. I thought I was gonna get caught by that one guy that was down lower because I just walked out of the way. I mean, I got too close to the other guy. I don't like it because they make a weird lion sound. It's a startling noise. It's not like I'm fucking worried about this or nothing. Okay, maybe I am a little bit. Anyways, it's a good thing I saved. So I'm gonna walk this way. Gonna walk this way. Wait a little bit. Yep, wait a bit. Go this way. There we go. We've escaped that part. I've done it so many times. I know the path that they go, and so it's easier, but it's not super easy. It's like it's just easier to get the save and continue on. Yeah, let's go ahead and save the same file. It doesn't matter. We hide in this corner because he's a butt. He doesn't go anywhere. He's gonna turn down that way. We don't want to go around this corner too soon because the guy's also kind of sets us up. We hide in this corner here because for some reason people don't see us when we're right here. Then we're gonna walk behind him. And there we go. So that one's a lot easier than the first one, honestly. Yes, perfect. Nobody's here. Okay. Yeah, lots of dialogue. I'm gonna skip ahead to here because anyways, Ashley, she can do magic, but she has to have access to the element that she specializes in, which is water. And so that's why she can do magic here. This guy that comes in, he's a fire mage of sorts. He's kind of the mysterious big bad of the game, as far as I know. Or at least one big bad guy. I don't know if he's the big bad guy. But I know he's between me and Ashley. And I kind of want to play a magic user whenever I get the chance. It sounds like a fun thing. But what happens here is that Ashley, since she's got access to water magic, what she's done with Nanoko is she's slowed her metabolism to the point where it's a crawl, so that when Nanoko goes in this water, which is technically a tunnel and there's no way to like breathe, but she can stay underwater longer because her metabolism's slowed down so fast. That's kind of a cool way to realize a magical thing, but make like a real world implement, whatever you want to call it. Sent her into an artificial hypothermic state, and yeah. As for coming out of that hypothermic state, I think she was just lucky as hell to not die from that situation, but it's whatever. And then we get our next companion chick, one-armed girl called Erica, I think her name is. She's kind of like the brash big sis sort of person that, like, anyways, yeah, I could ask her a lot of questions about different things, but I don't really care at this time. She's a fun gal. But yeah. And then Nanoko, obviously, she's distraught about the fact that she couldn't save Ashley, that she like went through all of that and ended up feeling like she failed her mission. I'd say she got out of that situation very luckily. So yeah. And then somehow when she went to sleep, she got put in the horse train without her clothes. So here we go, she gets changed. And she's all super pumped up animu chick girl. And it's just like, Ashley, wait, I'm coming for you. So after all of that event, all right, thanks for taking us here, man. Hey, Nanoko, hey, wait. And Nanoko's just super pumped, ready to go and tell the guild the information. I forget, was there something else I was going to accomplish before I jump in there? No, nothing else. Let's go talk to the guild. I have everything else that I need, so. Nanoko, you're alive. I was so worried we rushed in there, but couldn't find you. Rushed in? You mean the invasion already started? Oh, well, when you didn't come back, we formed a rescue group in a hurry. When? They just got back a moment ago. So they won and came back? Did they have a person named Ashley with them? Hold up. Yes, they invaded the hideout, but there wasn't a single person there. What? We thought they caught you and got information about the invasion. It looks like they were completely prepared for us. Everything was gone from the hideout. All the valuables, everything. Then, did you know someone in there? Unfortunately, we didn't find any robbers or hostages. Oh, wait, what's wrong? What happened? I'll explain it. She told me the details earlier. Oh, little Erica, it's been a while. Did you two come together? Why? The next time you call me that, I'm going to kill you. Well, before that, are you okay, Nanoko? I'm okay. I'm calm. Please, tell me what happened. So then they explain about the whole Ashley situation. Which, Erica's like it does that often enough. Erica spoke some lines before she showed up, and it was trying for dramatic effect to just have her dialogue show up before she shows her face. But for someone that's doing like a voiceover, if I'm gonna try and do some more of that as I go through and like do a little bit of like inflection in who's talking, it's hard to do that whenever you have no idea who's talking. Let's see. I'm pissed, old man. What the hell are you thinking? Throwing a lone girl into the enemy nest? Ah, sorry, I thought they were just a group of thugs, so I underestimated them. The map you made is sadly useless now. But the information about that wizard that uses fire is a huge help. Able to melt ice in an instant, he must be fairly powerful. If they hit you square on the chest, it would probably incinerate you. But if we take some measures to protect against that flame, I'm sure we can manage something. So it basically seems like the small fry aren't worth mentioning, but the leader's trouble. See, there's other people talking, and it's hard to catch that. Ashley, how is the search for the bandits going? Well, we have people searching everywhere. We can't seem to find a trace of them. If we've driven them away, we may just consider the matter closed. What? Quit screwing around. You think I would ever accept that? Why do you... Geez, at least hear me out to the end. That's just the worst case scenario. That's not what everyone wants. It sounds like those guys are about to attack the eastern city. A report came in the other day. Attack the town? Those guys are going to attack them? We don't know. We have people checking out. When are they coming back? They're not just going and coming back. They have to investigate. It will take some time. So just rest and wait for now. Here, the reward, 1500 gil. I don't need it. I don't want it. Take it, Nanoko. You don't, if you don't, you'll just make us all feel worse. Sorry. Nanoko, there's no helping it. We just have to wait for the information to come in. I know. Alright, see you later, old man. I'm going with Nanoko. For now, let's check in at the end. Yeah. So other tidbits and stuff that I missed, I don't know if like I said, it's been a while since I played the game, so it's hard for me to keep track of what I have and haven't seen, but there's some extra little bits coming up here, I think, that we haven't seen on at least the YouTube stuff. Are you customers? 250 gil? Huh? You went and raised the rate again, this greedy geezer. Sheesh, come on, take it. Nanoko, come on, let's get going. Oh yeah, morning breath. The bones in my body rattle. Well then, Nanoko, what are you going to do? Yeah, starting tomorrow, until the people investigating things get back, I'm preparing for battle. Anyways, I need to train my body as a way to add to my strength. So my immediate goal would be to complete all the quests of the guild, right? That is surprising. You have a cooler head than I thought you would have. What am I going to do now? Is to counter my lack of strength. At least that's how I see it. Honestly, I want to jump at the chance right now, but I want to help them, but I thought that would only be a self-satisfying action. First thing, instead of that, I should do whatever I can. Yeah, that's fine. We should get on with that. If you said you were going to go looking for them, I planned an 8-hour lecture for you, not. So, Erica, what are you doing from now on? Me? What am I doing? I haven't really decided yet. For a while, I'm just going to start to say right on your ass, Nanoko. What? Is that something somehow surprising? Well, how can I leave you alone? Nanoko, that Ashley person. Erica, but I don't have anything for you, right? I have no reward for you. Huh, that's fine, Nanoko. It's just you need to remember. Friendship doesn't require anything in return. Friendship? Yeah, we have a friendship. We're already friends, right? The both of us. Yeah. Alright. Well then, if you're so decided, we're going to bed today. Now, time to take a good sleep on an actual bed for once. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, I should go to bed pretty soon too, but, yeah, 2 hours, Jesus Christ. I slept well. Lately I've been so sleepy. Is it a growth spurt? Especially around my stomach. Why am I getting so fat? I haven't eaten that much, and I'm exercising, but, well, this isn't good. Yeah, you can't deny it very much longer there, Nanoko. Alright, time to depart. I like the as she's getting more tired and just kind of feeling the effects of her pregnancy. Like she forgot to do her hair up this today. And that becomes kind of a thing, is that it's like the more exhausted she is, the less she just like tidies herself up and only sticks to the essentials. It's kind of interesting. Okay. All right, but I've gone on for about 2 hours in this recording. I might cut out some things depending on how tedious some of the distractions have been. But anyways, I'll leave it here. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with this catch-up sort of stuff, but I wanted to get this out there. It is 2 hours long, so it's gonna take a while for me to edit out all the little naughty bits so I don't get, struck by YouTube again, because I don't want that to happen. This is a good game otherwise, besides some of the little looty bits in there. But yeah, if you guys like any of this sort of stuff I do, just leave a comment, let me know. I've got a few followers that do communicate with me, so it's nice to hear from you. Sorry I've been gone for a while, but like I said, I've been busy with other stuff, and I'm not a very regular person in terms of this sort of YouTube thing. But I'm still growing, and I'm still getting views and stuff, so I figured I'd, continue to put in some more effort on this. I just feel like, right now it's 4 o'clock in the morning and I should probably get some rest before work and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, I will hop to it and get some more stuff done. We only really have like one major mission and then some side stuff from the next town in the west to do. So there won't be a lot of skipping around. I might do another 2 hour thing. And I'll put timestamps. I think I'll do that too. I'll put little timestamps so that people can jump to where they left off in different sections of the playthrough, if that works out. But anyways, if I leave this in here and I decide that this is the end of the episode, then thank you guys for watching, and if you got to the end here, just say hi to me. I will catch y'all in the next one. Later. Yep.